Okay, well here I am at the Twins. I'm about to walk up them. Don't know if you can see it, but it's up there. So they say it's a difficult walk. It looks it. It's very steep. It's only 500 meters apparently from here to the top, but it's really steep. So let's have a crack. Got me Ute new snake gaiters on. Looking the part, if that's all it is. So yeah. Hang on, I should check the fucking locks on the door, eh? Yep. No. No. Fucking idiot. These ones are done. I thought there was a good car park here, but there's not. There's only this spot here. I think most people usually walk this four-wheel drive track in. But fuck it, I've got a four-wheel drive, I'm gonna fucking drive on it. Anywho. So this is the start of the track. And that's what I gotta walk up. So you got that summit up there, which is 1700 and something meters above sea level. Then you got to walk across a top plateau and then another short little uphill to the main summit. So that's where I'm heading for. Over there somewhere is where I camped last night on the Dargo High Plains Road, running along the top of that. Mount Freezeout. That'll be Mount Freezeout over there, I think. So it's a little bit further on from that. So yeah. Anyway, let's make a start on this. See if I get up there. Well, I gotta fucking lie. I'm fucking cooked already. What does the fucking app say? The app says I've done 0.5 of a kilometre. And that where it turns, that's the top. So I've still got that much to go. It is super steep. Wow. I can see the top up there. We'll be pushing through the tree line very soon. Fucking awesome views, eh? Over to Hotham. Got Feathertop poking its head up over there. Wow. Magnificent. That's the Dargo High Plains Road down there. And that's the four-wheel drive track I came in from. Going up and around there, up there, until it meets up where that building is at the Dargo High Plains Road. Anyway, onwards and upwards. It's going to be fucking dangerous walking back down this. This is super steep. Wow. I don't think I'll be filming anything going down. But anyway, let's go. Look how fucking steep that is. That's the four-wheel drive track down there. This is going to be a shockingly frightening fucking walk back down. Whew, wow. But I'm at the summit nearly. Look at that. I don't know if you can see that stick up there, but that's the first summit, the lower one. Oh no, it's not the summit. This is false alarm, people. I should have known. The trees are still there. So we got this up and over. Well, at least this is a marker where I know where I've got to come back to. The Alpine walking track. Tell you what, the fucking ants up here. Every time I've had to stop, and believe me, I've had to stop quite a bit because it's so steep. My shoes have just been covered in friggin' ants. There's none at the moment, luckily. But yeah, what a view. And we're not even at the top yet. Feather top over there. You can't see Bogong because I think that'll be the fainers in behind it over there. And Mt Hotham thing over here. Over to Mt Hotham up there with the tower on it. And the village over there. Ah, wow. Epic. That's all you can describe it, is epic. And that's Mount Buffalo. I think the horn on it is the highest point at 1730 or something. This line that's running along here and up there, that's the Dargo High Plains Road, continues all the way up over there and then goes all the way down to Dargo. But I reckon my camping spot was over there. You can just see a little opening. So that'd be Mount Freeze Out. And that little opening there would be where I camped last night. Anyway, let's get up this summit. Wow, what a day for it too. Lucky. Up there. Well, looking back down to the marker, that's not too far. This is the first summit here at the cairn, the rock cairn. You can see the second summit over in the distance. I can't believe I'm up here. Wow. I've often come up and down the Dargo High Plains Road and up here into Hotham and that, and around it when I climbed Feather Top, climbed Bogong, climbed the nigger head, the fucking, what it's called now, Mt Hotham thing. So many times I've seen this mountain. You know, it's only 1703 metres above sea level, but it sort of stands out on its own, away from these behemoths over there. They're all the big ones in Victoria. Hotham, Feathertop, second biggest, Bogong behind that one there. Who's the biggest? So I've often wondered how to get up here, and then I was watching on YouTube a video where this guy, older bloke, quiet spoken, really nice sort of guy, he did this. It was in shit weather though, so he didn't get any views, and he did this, and I've decided I was going to do it too. What is his name? I think his channel's Bush Sites, I'm not sure. He mainly does videos up in the Snowies. Wow, look at that. Mount Cobbler, the Crosscut Saw, Mount Howard. Wow. Wow. So this is the first summit. Yeah, so that's what inspired me to come up here, watching that video he did on it. And I think I've lucked out. I've got much better weather than he had that day. I'm at the top of fucking the Twins. Well, not at the summit, that's up there, but look how easy a walk that is. Well, let's get over to it, eh? I'll leave the camera on. I don't think it'll take long to get there. And this four-wheel drive track over here, from the Dargo High Plains Road, it looks super steep and frightening, but now looking at it from here, it doesn't look that bad. I can't think of the name of it. Can't think of the name of it. So yeah, I thought I'd ruin it with a selfie shot. Excuse any markings on my face. I put a heap of sunscreen on, which I think was pretty wise. Wow. Well, I'm pretty frightened about heading back down, actually. It's the steepness of it. But we'll work on that when we head back. This is much easier than walking up. The heart rate's going down, the breathing's going down. Whew. So you can see how steep that is there. That is basically something similar to what I walked up. Well, look at the wedge-tailed eagle over here. You can't pick him up in this, I wouldn't think. Hopefully he comes over when I get up the summit. Tries to give me a scare. I won't bore you with the whole walk. I'll turn it back on when I get over there. Well, this has been an annoyance, this climb here. Not been difficult, but the last thing I needed after that steep fucking climb to start with. But that's the actual summit of the Twins. We're almost at it. Hey, just what I needed. Oh. Gee, legs are burning. What do they call that? Lactic acid, is it? When your legs burn from physical exertion. The top, the actual top of the Twins. I'm underneath. Phew. Wow. Look at that. What a sensational view. What a sensational day. Look at that. That's Cobbler. Straight up there. And then Mount Speculation, Mount Buggery. Oh, someone I met once called it Mount Bugari. And then you got the Crosscut Saw over there. Then you got Mount Howitt over there. Back over here in between Speculation and Cobbler and that big hump over there with the peak on it. You probably can't see it in a GoPro. That's actually Mount Buller, and off from my naked eye I can see buildings on the side of it. Doesn't look like Mount Buller because you don't usually see it from this angle. Yeah, so that's over Mansfield Way. What a view. Stunning. So in there somewhere you'd have the Viking. Well, I reckon that's the Viking. You probably can't see it because it's too hazy. And then you got the Razor over here. But that's just a guess. I know that is the Viking area. Wow. And so that'd be Mount Murray over here, this big hump, and that's where I'm planning on camping tonight. So I'm going to follow this twins track here around and up, down a bit, and then a big climb through a rocky track to get up there to Blowfly Spur. I'm going to zoom in and see if there's any cars there with my phone. If there is, I probably won't go there, but I don't know where else I'll go. Maybe I'll head back up over Hotham Way and camp in some of those campsites. Wow! The Twins. And so that's where I've walked across there. That little hump over there, that's the first peak. Mount Buffalo. Oh yeah, I learned something about these gators today. I think I got them on the wrong way. I don't think these are meant to be in the middle, inside. I think they should be on the outside. So, fucking ants, fuck off! So yeah, that's a lesson learned. They keep on banging. I reckon I'm going to wreck them if I keep wearing them like this. But I'll leave them on there for now. Anyway, that's it from me. So yeah, I'm just going back the same way out. Ah, well, the steepness has ended. We're down near the bottom. That was a totally awesome walk. I'm 55, 56 in a few months. I haven't done a hell of a lot of exercise of late. Just a few bike rides, a couple of walks in the Dandenongs. But yeah, it's not a long walk, but God almighty, that is steep. I couldn't film coming down. Another problem with it too is once you get over halfway up there, the track just disappears. Now I was lucky I had the Reliv app going, which has this track on it, and I could see that I was tracking close enough to it. And on the way back I thought it would be okay because I could see down the hill. But yeah, totally lost tracks coming down. At one stage I was walking off on a 45-degree angle the wrong way until I checked the Reliv app and had to bush bash to get back on track. So yeah, look, I really admire these pricks that do the fucking AAWT from Walhalla to Canberra. Just doing that alone has fucking wrecked me, you know. Just doing Mt Hotham and back wrecked me. Just there's my car still there. I hope those max tracks are still on the back. I didn't lock them on. Yeah, that's some effort to walk, what is it, 800 k's from fucking Walhalla to Canberra. I love these little flowers. Have a look at them. I'm not sure if it's coming through or not. I got them at my joint. They don't seem to like growing at my joint, but they love growing up here. And no, I didn't pick them from here. I brought them from Karanga Native Nursery in fucking Montrose or wherever it is. And yeah, they don't seem to love my joint, being sandy and that, down by the beach. But yeah, they're growing all over the place up here. They're a beautiful flower. Hey, the Max tracks are still on the back. No thieves have come and taken them. Wow. That's the Twins track. It's actually called Twins Road, but have a look at it. It's a track. It's a fucking track. And I'm going to head on that way towards Mount Murray, I suppose. So I think I filmed this spot from the beginning. That's it. You can see the stick right up the very top. It's steep, people. It's steep, but it's doable. If I can do it, anyone can do it. Like, some would say I'm an alcoholic, as I drink a dozen beers every night and then double down on the weekends. But I can still manage it. My fucking feet are killing me though. That's so hard walking down that. Yeah, the management people should really. There's no fucking signs either saying where to go. There was one log with two arrows pointing upwards. It's the only marker I saw on the whole trek. So that's something I reckon they could rectify, but they probably won't. Well, done. That's the Twins track done. I was going to do it last year, but I lost the desire after that incident with the Indians at Devil's Hollow. So I wound up just staying there for a bit longer. But this year, all done. So, see you later. Merry Christmas. So this is further on around that Twins track. This is the campsite that's on the other side of the Twins. So this is the walking track up to the top there, and that's where the trig marker is that I was standing under before. So this one walks up to the higher peak, then across and then down to the other side where I did it from. Pretty cool, isn't it? And you got this ripper campsite here, mainly used for the walkers on the Australian Alpine walking track. So they come down this behemoth, camp here, and then up and over that, down the other side, walk the Twins track, and that's the Mt Hotham section done. Look at that, fucking awesome. Anyway, I'm off to Mount Murray.